Hey yo, we're back at the top again on the road to Pokemon Sun and Moon. This is week number 10, and in the last week, we didn't really get anything noteworthy to talk about. So, this is the first of the many top 5s I'm going to be doing in place of Sun and Moon news. What's the topic today? Well, we'll be going over the Pokemon that I want to see Mega Evolve in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Will these Pokemon get their own Mega Evolution Stones? Odds are slim, but it doesn't hurt to dream. We'll get to the Pokemon that I will think will be getting Mega Evolutions later on. Of course, this is all opinion-based, and in the dictionary it says a viewer judgment formed about something, not necessarily based on fact or knowledge. So this is all what I think, and I want to see what you guys think on what should Mega Evolve in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So go ahead and leave that in the comment section below. Number 5. Oh, Cherrim, you only come out when the sun is out. Even when the sun is actually out, you still were hiding behind your petals. You actually need the help of other Pokemon to bloom fully. Well, why should you need another Pokemon's help to do that? You're a strong Pokemon who don't need no sunny day. So, let's drop a Cherrimite right on you and see how we can help you out. With relatively average stats, with no stat breaking 90, we're gonna need to work a lot on this. Let's slide most of the stat boost to your speed and special attack. There you go. Now you have the punch to put fear into opponents. And let's give you the fire type to boot. You'd be the first ever grass fire type. Is this enough to get you out of that dark phase behind those petals? Well, why not get the sun out as well? We'll just give you drought. Bring on the sun. Getting stabbed solar beams and fire blasts in the sun would launch Mega Cherrim straight into the higher tiers. No more NU for you. Number 4. I was actually working on a different Pokemon here, but I really wasn't feeling it. So I powered my inner Shulk, and I really felt it as I found another Mega Evolution concept for Golem, and it got me thinking great ideas I could go with this design. What does Mega Golem entail? Well, everyone is expecting this defensive rock, right?
Wrong!
So let's drop that Golemite on you, and what happens then? Its rock breaks, revealing this vicious dinosaur-looking thing. Now that it isn't held back by this giant boulder, we can work with it, right? What happens to its stats and typing now? Well, without that rock trench coat to hold it back, it turns into a pure ground type. Stat-wise, its speed would get a slight boost, while its defense takes a hit because, of course, now he's exposed. But he can make that up with his huge attack stat. As for its ability, I was thinking weak armor. Now that he doesn't have anything protecting him, more of his rock breaks off, speeding him up more. You know what I mean? And if you think about it, because he still has a somewhat high defense stat and a lower speed stat, this would kind of even out. Number 3. Xatu. This bird, that really looks like its design came off a totem pole, already has some solid potential. Its stats are decent, none that breaks 95, its typing is okay, its ability is okay, it's just an okay type of Pokemon. Well, let's drop the Exotite on him and see what we can do! Since I see that most people run it defensively, we'll drop most of the stat boost into its defenses with the biggest boost in its special defense. We'll keep the Magic Bounce ability as well as the Psychic Flying type combination. So now that it's Mega Evolved, it looks more like that totem pole I was referring to, right? And it's probably the special defensive version of Mega Sableye. Sort of. Yet it's a totem pole looking bird. What more could you ask for? Number 2. Dunsparce. Now, I know many of you are going to call me a dunce about this one. Dunsparce is a terrible choice. It's just a blind underground snake-looking thing. Well, hey, this thing has potential. It does. Now, while I'm sure that is true, that it's kind of a bad choice, sort of, if you were the weak one, I don't think you would want to get picked on. I mean, come on, its stats are pretty underwhelming, while its ability is actually a solid one in Serene Grace. It just honestly needs more work. Now, since Dunsparce is based off a serpentine-like animal, I was thinking when the Mega Evolved, it should become normal dragon. And obviously, with a Mega Evolution, its stats will go up. So why not drop that Dunsparce art onto you? Let's do it right quick, because with lower stats, I thought I'd just drop all the boost into everything but speed. It still won't have any legs, so I don't think it can start sprinting. Regardless, with this boost, plus its new stabs, plus Serene Grace, it would be a formidable, if not annoying, Mega Evolution. Good luck. Number 1. Right here is where I'd explain I want Mega Marowak with Parental Bond. But I already kind of did that. If you want to check that one out, click this image to go there now. Click it yet? Not yet? Still nothing? Okay, we'll move on. Instead, we'll go over a different Pokemon. After I heard Gallade was getting a Mega, a lot of people wanted to see it become a fighting fairy type with Pixelate. People were obviously disappointed that it didn't happen, but here we have a better idea of something that could fill that fighting fairy role. That being Mienshao. It's already somewhat of a fairy-esque Pokemon, but its Mega Evolution would make it that much closer. So then let's drop the Mienshao... I don't want to be saying that. Let's drop the Mienshao right on your head! Instantaneously, its stats would explode, with most of the stat increases going toward its offensive capabilities of attack, special attack, and speed. As for its ability, we'll give it something new to fit in with its new type. I was thinking between Justified or Pixelate. Well, what do you guys think? Honestly, which one do you think would fit better? Let me know in the comment section below which one of these abilities would work on a Mega Mienshao that's fighting and fairy. Anyways, this thing would be crazy strong, but it wouldn't be game-breaking. It's fast, but it's not that game-breaking fast. It's only 120 base speed, and things can still wall it or check it, but it would be that one fairy fighting type that we so long delayed to be. And that will wrap up Week 10 on the road to Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you enjoyed the list, well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and drop the like down below. I don't believe we'll be getting much Sun and Moon news until next month, so if you want to join me on this wild ride known as the Hype Train, go ahead and take a seat right next to me by hitting that subscribe button to get a weekly video on Sun and Moon, whether it's about news, leaks, rumors, top 5s, theories. It all depends on what happened the week prior. Of course, that's not the only thing I do, but if you're here for that, hey, that's okay. That's just okay. Anyways, I'll catch you back at the top in Week 11 later on, because that is how you do life. That's pretty much me. Like, you can live. Just hit me with a tri-attack. You're +1. Thank you. We can live it, and we're sassy nature. Max attack. Can this one-shot?